Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, as usual, I have a special tarot offer available at a sales price, and for this month it's called Game On, and it's a reading that reflects and resembles a lot of the Aries themed season we are currently on, which for me it's all about willpower, taking chances, the power of initiative and risk taking. So it's a reading that reflects on all of those themes, what kind of risks and leaps you should be moving forward towards your future experience, and what kind of impulses you should restrain in order as well to not have challenges or more negative influences manifested into your life. So basically it provides a grasp into that, and it's also reading that you can choose an area of life in which you would like those type of themes to be explored. So if you would like to know more details about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Gemini, you have a very similar reading with Aries. So for Geminis dealing with Aries, or Geminis with Aries energy in your own chart, I feel like there might be some relevant messages as well for you in that video. Now, as for you, I do feel like some of you are trying to, throughout the month, rise above. Like, rise above drama, rise above pettiness, rise above jealousy, rise above hate. There's just this feeling, or just problems in general, and you're trying to do your best to be the better person, or to be in your optimal best behavior when it comes to not interfering or not doing mistakes, not interfering with the process, or not just purposely falling into traps, right, of human relationships that can sometimes get so petty, right, or so just stuck with details that are irrelevant, or just that are keeping the harmony that I feel some of you are seeking from happening. It feels like relationships for some of you Geminis are in focus. It could be that relationships for some of you Geminis is like are in need of a clean slate, but at the same time there's this difficulty in getting there, in getting to the clean energy. When I say clean again, I feel like for some of you this talks about relationships in which there's a lot of baggage, in which there's a lot of, it's like a long road that has been traveled for you Gemini when it comes to love, or when it comes with you and another. Long road has been traveled, and the idea is that this new beginning is possible and perhaps is about to happen, but you're still dealing with attachments to situations of the past that anger you and upset the balance and upset the harmony. Now, I'm talking about love and relationships that are more intimate, or romantically based, but it can be other type of relationships, and it can also be about other type of demands for Geminis that this does not make sense. I just feel that for some of you Geminis that this though is about relationships. Working as partners to balance and again make things right seems to be very important. It cannot just be you trying to rise above or trying to be the best person. It cannot just be you doing all the work. It's a team, and I feel like some of you need to get into that mentality of it's a partnership, it's a team. It cannot just be you. You are super talented and you are wonderful in doing here the work. I can see that, and actually that's the initiative that you are advised, and the risk and the power throughout the month for you is in the Page of Pentacles. So you can give a lot. You can give birth, you know, to solutions and to things that are needed as they happen. You can adapt. And you can not only adapt, you bring value into the circumstances. So your presence in April around others, it's very wanted to a point that it can get hectic. When I say that, is that it's like, you know, when everyone feels like everyone wants you or wants your attention or wants a piece of you, it can get hard for you to not feel somehow explored as I'm feeling. When I say explored, or it's like for some of you there could be a sense of feeling a little bit, you know, used for other person's, it's like feeling like people are there to, not necessarily because you feel like they care for your own needs, but because you can help them with their own needs. And so feeling a little bit, again, there's this lack of balance, fairness, coming from people dealing with you, or the way they are coming across, that you're trying to not, you know, give it importance or get upset with it, but at the same time the warning is that you should be getting upset if something is not respectful, right? If people are abusing, do not allow, put some boundaries is what I want to say when it comes to others, you know, having too much power over you. Because I feel like there can be something here as well for some of you Geminis, about ownership in relationships. Be careful with that sense of possessive behavior, that either you are allowing or someone is trying to have on you. I do feel like not only romantically speaking, again, I feel like even for Geminis that are in your work, there can be people that are really trying to attach themselves to you because they see you as an asset, or they see how good you are in what you're doing, and they may be trying to lean on you, to have some type of advantage or profits coming to them as well. So that is one message that came very strongly for some of you. Now, for others of you, though, there's a good side, of course, to this, very good side to this Page of Pentacles, is that some of you might be actually quite excited with a new beginning, that could be dealing with finances or work happening in this month, that would, in a way, you know, make you look at your future, make you look at, you know, the prospects of future when it comes to finances and work, as being very successful, as being very promising, and they are, especially for Geminis involved either in public careers, because you have the star here, so in public careers or online businesses, or Geminis are a lot in the eyes of the public. And again, the image, I keep getting that your image is very significant. People are very drawn to you during this month of April. It can be that there's just this unexpected rise to success, or for some of you, even fame, or just attention that, you know, changes things a little bit, how things have been, if they have been quiet, if they have been peaceful or lonely. I feel like this is not, you know, at all a lonely period. This is a period where more and more you will be drawing in a lot of eyes to you, a lot of eyes on you. Now, again, for Geminis, that this is about business, though, the opportunity here that it's to come out of this monthly experience, or the purpose for this month, Gemini, is, you know, widening here your network, your level, your relationships in terms of business contacts, acquaintances. It's increasing, or will be increasing. For some of you, it's just about looking at the future with a very, 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 very positive aspiration, seeing that success is imminent, seeing results, feeling, receiving the feedback that makes you believe as well in that. I feel for some Geminis as well, there can be some unexpected pregnancies happening. It could be that this is the Ace of Wands, and you have exactly the same opportunity and challenge as Aries. So again, if you're dealing with an Aries or this, or you have Aries in your chart, this might as well be very relevant to you. This though is what you should be avoiding, and it's the Ace of Wands. And I'm feeling like for some of you, for some reason, I'm feeling like this has to deal with something dealing with either sex, intimacy, perhaps casual, being careful with casual, interactions that can, have some sort of not so good results for you, either because there can be a lack of, again, protection when it comes to sex, and then there can be a pregnancy that results out of there, or some type of sexual transmitted issue, disease, or you can regret being with someone. I'm feeling as well for others of you that it's not about that. It's just like being sexually involved with someone and then not feeling the best. Be careful as well with the things you are to do to get you where you want to be. So basically, the warning here is also, for some of you that might be Geminis, either considering, using your body to get you to the goal that you have. It's like, sex favors, or actually selling sexual services. And of course that this is not a judgment at all. I just feel like some of you, there can be that possibility happening for some of you, and it's like a temptation. It's like you can be seeing how you are able to attract and charm others and get some rewards out of that. And for Geminis, that this is about that and not the other way around. As I said beginning, that it's about you seeing how you can influence, and you can, of course, people, especially during this time. Just make sure that what you're doing is what you really want to do, right? It's like be connected with your truth in your actions, because the Ace of Wands is a challenge, something you should be restraining and avoiding. I'm feeling is very connected with the relationship aspect. It could even be temptation. Temptations, are all around you in April of all sorts, but especially sexual or material ones. And I also feel like for some of you Geminis, there can just be this temptation to cheat or to be with someone else that it's not your partner, or to be involved with two people at the same time. Those type of things are also showing up. In other ways, I also feel like some of you Geminis just need to have fun. I feel like some of you will be looking and seeking some pleasurable moments, some leisure moments, having fun with your kids, or feeling like a kid, you're very marveled with everything that surrounds you. I feel like some of you could go actually somewhere that activates that awe feeling, that those, I feel like some of you will have starry eyes. You'll be very fascinated by something that either you will be seeing or discovering out there. This is also a time where some of you will be trying to fulfill your deepest yearnings when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to your curiosity, when it comes to the things that you want to feel good in your skin, because that's the energy of the Page of Pentacles. And what you are advised to do is to have a very strong relationship, with your body in a way that honors it and respects it, its needs, its wants. So if you have been a little bit negligent with your health, or with your physical shape, or not feeling in shape, or not feeling pretty, not feeling just comfortable with your own self, I feel like you will be looking for ways, Gemini, to improve that relationship with your image in a way that helps you just feel better with who you are, and see actually the beauty that I feel like some of you, you don't see your beauty, and everyone does except you. And that is something that might cause you problems, because you don't see your worth, you don't see your beauty. You can be a target for people with less, let's put it that way, less positive intentions. Now, as you go into May, though, there might be a lot of pressure on you. You might be feeling pressured. You might be feeling like April was kind of a party, and then you have to clean up the party, and you have all these things to take care of, and you don't want to. It could be that you just end up realizing that perhaps you did too much of something. There's also a little bit of warning with excess. Be mindful of excesses, everything that it's too much, habits, I feel like some of you could really benefit from taking a look at some of your habits, your daily habits, because there's something there that perhaps can be improved and help you as well decompress and again rise above drama. I feel like something that you will be trying to avoid dealing with. Perhaps you're still going to have to, as you go into May, there's this idea of then responsibility being really on you. And so this is a month where to take things as lightly as you can, but taking things lightly is to not. We can be easy on ourselves and on others, and still be serious, and still really mean what we are saying and what we are doing. We can still put boundaries in a well manner, in a charming form. So it's a month to explore fun, to have fun, to explore your inner child, to let it come out and play. Yes, it's a month where, for some of you, can actually find a very an energy in you that it's so fulfilling just by its own, like feeling happy, motivated, driven, filled with energy, filled with power, so much, so much, so much. Everything is like so bright, so bright, so bright that sometimes it can blind us. It's like the idea of being blinded by, that light, that, or all of that glam, or all of those possibilities that are suddenly popping into your life. That's a little bit of the warning here as well, to not be blinded, or to not forget your roots, to not forget to ground yourself, to not forget who you are, even when everything is like changing and things are just evolving at a very fast manner. Keep yourself in check now and then. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.